Anyway, we are back on the Fallout 76 we play. And looks like we need to search the restricted wing. So, I think this is episode 9. I guess we will head that direction. So I had to go right back down where we were. And there's another access point down here.
Beginning search.
There it is. And they're all still gathered up down here. Now, you won't be able to access this area unless you have completed that last part of Overseer Overseen.
This is it. Somewhere past this maintenance area is the
And you're going to encounter some robots in here. Heal up a little bit. Okay. There's a good chance I'm going to die right up here.
Scanning for hostiles.
Okay.
All clear.
Okay.
This
So
has to be it.
here we
See
are.
what they left behind.
Welcome, esteemed members of Congress.
Let's see what we got going on here.
A very special Vault-Tec presentation. Gold. This rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time immemorial. And in the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future. That is why Vault-Tec has been commissioned to build a different and very real vault. Named for the atomic number of the metal it will guard, Vault 79 will be the new home for all of America's gold reserves. Fort Knox will secretly be retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind Vault-Tec's top-of-the-line automated security. Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. sophisticated laser grid fields to ward off intruders, and in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco. All of this, along with Vault-Tec's signature lead-line containment walls, airtight construction, fusion-powered generators, and automated manufacturing facilities. Vault 79, a golden future for the America we all know and love. Brought to you by Vault-Tec.
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves. Even getting into the vault at all is going to be a challenge, let alone dealing with that buffet line of intrusion countermeasures. But the reward? Put aside the base instinct of hoarding wealth. What could we do with a vault full of precious metals? Exactly. No more barter or wild, unregulated proxies. It won't happen overnight, but one day we could have leverage to create a new economy. Property rights, taxes, laws, a government. We won't be able to do it alone. We need help. Even more importantly, we need people to buy in. To see that gold as their future. Fortunately, you just made contact with two large groups of people who both seem to have their own talents. Not my first pick, but it's hard to argue with your point. Do me a favor. Talk to them both. Get all the options on the table.
Okay, looks like we need to talk to Meg and Paige. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give you some advice here, and it's my 2 cents, and that's probably what it's worth. But you probably need to follow both of these until basically it gives you a message saying that if you talk to this, then this person's going to do the raid, or if you talk to the settlers, then you can't go back to Meg. If you talk to Meg, you can't go back to Paige. You need to get to that point and then pick who you want to use. Reason I say that is because there's some pretty powerful armor and weapons that you can actually get that you won't have to pay for gold later if you do both of them, and then pick at the end. But that's your choice. So I guess we're gonna run over to talk to Meg first, and then we'll go talk to Paige. Okay, we are at Crater.
Is it daytime out there?
Looks like your little inoculation worked like a charm. We've established your usefulness, but don't mistake our gratitude for hospitality. Yet here you are. It tells me you're not here just to waste my time. You want something. It must be important, else you wouldn't be barging in here like you run the place. Out with it. Well, if that don't pique my interest, please, go on. What exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79? This is a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that gold. You know, I heard rumors about it round here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe it. What you got to convince me? You ain't wrong. Getting into one of them vaults sure would set us up for a while. Shit. You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before you can roll with us, 7-6. Oh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the board and let's see what you got here. Appalachia belongs to us.
Where's the
There ain't
board?
nobody that can prove me wrong.
Ah. I should have thrown in with that guy in the first
There's the
place.
board.
Alright. Seems pretty legit. I assume you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby doll. Oh, no, no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods. You get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig? Peachy. So, first things first. We gotta have a plan to crack that big-ass vault door wide open, right? Easy peasy, light and breezy. That's a job for Lucky Lou, our demo expert. If he can't explode it, then it ain't from this earth. Now, Lou can be a real shut-in, on account of his, skin conditions. But I trust him more than just about anybody. Why don't you go see him in his room down below? Introduce yourself. Fill him in on the plan, and do whatever prep work he needs you to do, you dig? Right on, 7-6. Do your thing. Just try to keep this on the down low, alright? I don't want the entire camp knowing what's going on yet. Only tell who I say to tell, you dig?
Still can't believe they're all dead. David, Margie, Fred.
Go find Lou.
None of those groups survived.
So we're gonna go find Lou, and you can do this any way you want to. You can go back and talk to Paige right now. I'm gonna do the Lou thing first, and then
Out the weather.
we'll go talk to Paige.
Finish off the scorched.
Yeah. Now we're back. Everyone we knew in the area is dead. The scorched are still here.
Looks like Lou left a goodbye note. Okay, so let's go find Fisher's terminal.
What kind of trouble did he get into this time?
You got a vaccine that'll cure ugly.
And we'll probably speak with Fisher.
I think
That's
it's time
not
to pay
Fisher.
those settlers a visit. Can't let them miss me too much.
I told those scavengers to
There's Fisher.
Not my
You're the new guy, aren't you? I seen you talking with Meg and poking around. What brings you to me? Lou, huh? I didn't know he was gone. Maybe he was just tired of being cooped up in that hole of his and then for some fresh air. Good luck. I'm sure he's fine.
Scorch better watch out.
Always speaking in riddles.
Tear them to pieces and they can't do nothing about it.
Yay. Okay. There we go.
Always speaking in riddles.
Okay, so we figured that out.
So, back again. Still, haven't seen Lou, if that's what you're here for. Did you go into my lab and hack into my terminal? That was private! I knew you were nothing but trouble. I should shoot you right where you stand. Well, here's the thing about that. I haven't been completely honest with you. But it's not what you think. I had to do it. I promised Lou I would try to throw people off his trail if they came looking for him. I was hoping he'd come to his senses, return by now, and this wouldn't be necessary. Truth is, I'm worried. When he left, he was more glum than usual, like something was weighing heavy on his mind. He's always a little surly. It's possible it's on account of his condition, but he's had years to adjust. Sure, some of the others don't like the way he looks, but they still respect him, I say. I don't know a soul who wouldn't take a bullet for Lou.
Hey,
Not that he needs it. Every curse somehow turns into a blessing for him. In fact, if I was still a religious man, I would say God watches over him and has special plans for Lou here on this earth. Lou's one of the luckiest men alive. He's over 95 years old, and still fit as a fiddle. Sharp as a tack. I've witnessed over a dozen times where something should have rightly killed any normal man. But not Lou. Indeed, no lies. Just last month, a death claw set upon his raiding party. This thing rips through every one of them. But when it gets to Lou, it takes a sniff at him and goes on its merry way. Maybe it didn't like the smell of cool. Or maybe it's something else. Whatever the case, the man's lucky to be alive. I don't know exactly. I've got a friend looking for him. Sent her out right before you came to me. She's a great tracker, but she hasn't come back yet. Lou can be stubborn, so maybe she's having trouble convincing him to come back. My friend has a difficult way with words, so I can see that being part of the problem. Maybe you can go help talk some sense into old Lou. Oh, right. Pardon me. Since my tracker buddy went off alone, I rigged up a tracking beacon I could use to find her, just in case she ran into trouble and, wasn't able to make it back. I don't think that's the case here, but fair warning, this might lead you to a dead end. In which case, I'm sorry. You can use your Pip-Boy to track the beacon's radio signal. The closer you are, the more it will be. It should get you to where you need to be. Good luck. And, I hope Lou's okay when you find him.
Okay. So we're going to actually go now and go talk to Paige. So we're going to turn that one on. Okay, time to talk to... Turn that one off. Let's talk to Paige. Get the way, man. Get the way.
The Vault Dweller from 76. What is it? We're usually in the build, not break business. But sometimes you gotta demolish an old space, so... maybe. Why? Which vault are you talking about? Huh. Oh, I see. Interesting. Client was obviously paranoid about security. Lasers, turrets, super thick walls. This is about that treasure, isn't it? So it's not bull after all. It's in this vault, and you want us to help you get it. You got some grand scheme to reignite the basis of capital, and all that other money talk the lobbyists on the Hill would always yammer about. That's all well and good, but my concern is how that gold can help us right here, right now. How it can help the people of Foundation. Look, let's say I believe you. A structure like this, you need some serious equipment to do any demo work. Yeah, well, I mean, we could start thinking about the rest of this nonsense. Laser tripwires? How the hell are we gonna handle that? Oh well, one thing at a time. You get us a big enough drill, we can find the right spot to hit. Every structure's got its weak point. Well, hand drills ain't gonna cut it, I can tell you that right now. We need something industrial level. Appalachia's mining country, right? We need something like that. Breach through miles of hard rock in a minute. Maybe check a few of the drilling equipment companies. See if they left anything behind.
Okay. And at any point right here, you should be able to do the wayward stuff. So, you know, I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to wait till later. So it's whenever you want to do the back at the wayward. So after you complete the mother load, which I've just finished, in the same area that you're in, you'll have a trade secrets pop up. You may have to activate it, but it says you use the mother load control terminal.
User detected. Connecting. Connection established. Debug process initiated. Attempting to make contact with primary transponder signal. Primary transponder signal not found. Senior Executive Daniel Hornwright not found. Failsafe procedure initiated. Searching registered location logs for recent signal detection. Recent signal detected at Hornwright Estate safe room. Proceed to the location to complete failsafe procedure. Hornwright Estate and safe room access cards are required for entrance. Motherload follows.
Okay. This one's going to be a little long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this video here. But I do appreciate y'all stopping by and checking out the video. If you did enjoy it, maybe consider hitting that like button. If you're enjoying the content, or you're new around here, maybe you consider subscribing to the channel. Greatly helps the channel. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all three. Watching, liking, commenting, all of them. So anyway, with that being said, y'all take care of yourselves. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it may be, wherever you are, and we will catch y'all on the flip-flop. Later.